Welcome to Looking at the Markets with David Modell. Here's an indicator you might not have known about or thought about. I'm on a quest to cover all the indicators. I've made videos on, I think, all of them. MACD, stochastics, RSI, Bollinger Bands, VWAP. I've covered so many of them. I'm going to put in the description below this video a playlist with my indicator videos, and there are a lot of them. So please enjoy them. Check them all out by all means. All right, so this one is called the Awesome Oscillator. It looks pretty awesome. The Awesome Oscillator is a momentum indicator created by Bill Williams. Yeah, I noticed it's not much of an oversold, overbought indicator like Bollinger Bands might be, or RSI, or one of those, or stochastics. This one is mostly, from what I've seen, used as a momentum indicator, although you can use it however you like. Here's the formula. I got this from tradingview.com, so I want to give them credit. And if you know what all this means, hey, awesome, cool, more power to you. You don't actually have to know every single detail of every formula that you use, as long as you know how to use it, I believe. I like to keep it simple. So what is the Awesome Oscillator? It is a series of green and red bars. Not these things. These are the candlesticks. It's down here. It's below the chart. And again, this is from tradingview.com. I want to give them credit. So it's a series of green and red bars below the chart. And here's what it looks like on an Apple 5-minute candlestick chart. But you can use it for, doesn't have to be for the 5-minute chart. Swing traders can use it for the daily candlestick chart, whatever you like. All right, so here's what it looks like, and let's talk about it. All right, so a bar, I'm not talking about the candlesticks, talking about these bars here. A bar is green when its value is higher than the previous bar. So if the value of the bars, according to this formula, okay, if the value of the bar, the current bar, is higher than the value of the previous bar, then it's going to be green. And a bar is red when its value is lower than the previous bar, according to the formula. Pretty simple. And this middle line here, it's called the zero line. Zero line. As we can see, there it is. It's on value 0. It goes up to 1 and all the way down to -1. And the fractions are in between, or the decimals. So how can you use this? Well, it's really similar to the MACD histogram. And I have a video on that. It's in my playlist, which is in the description below this video. Yeah, it's similar to the MACD histogram. It's bullish, meaning the momentum is up when the bars cross above the zero line. This is the zero line right here in the middle. So when it's below but then crosses above the zero line, then that's an indication that the momentum is upwards, and that's supposedly bullish. It's a bullish sign. And it's bearish, meaning the momentum is down, when the bars cross below the zero line. So the bars are above the zero line and they cross below. That means that the momentum is downwards, and that supposedly is a bearish sign, a bearish indication. All right, so don't get confused by the color of the bars. Just because the bars are green, that doesn't mean that it's above the zero line. I mean, if you get a lot of green bars in a row, you know, a bunch of consecutive green bars, eventually it's probably going to cross above the zero line. Okay, but just because the bars are green doesn't mean that it's above the zero line. All right, you have to watch for the location of the bars. Watch them go above. All right, when you get like this hill here, like a mountain, all right, that's when it's above the zero line. And when you get this underground valley looking thing, then it's below the zero line. And just because it's red doesn't mean it's below the zero line. It could be red but above the zero line. Green just means how the bar is, the current bar, in relation to the previous bar. That's all. And that's what red also means. Green means the current bar has a higher value than the previous bar, and red just means that the current bar has a lower value than the previous bar. Okay, so pretty simple, and let's check out some examples here, or at least one example. I showed you the Apple example. This is tradingview.com. I like it, and it's a good charting website. I like a bunch of charting websites. I like barchart.com. I like stockcharts.com, and today I'm trying TradingView. Why not? So we can see it would have worked pretty well here. This is US Steel 5-minute candlestick chart, and we can see that it crossed above the 0 line here on the awesome indicator, and so that could have been a buy signal right about here, and you would have done pretty well. Nice run up, right? That doesn't mean that it works every time, but it seemed to work pretty well here. It also crossed above here, right about here, and then you would have enjoyed a little run up in the price there. Not too bad. And then you could possibly sell or even go short when it dips below the 0 line. Shorting is a risky proposition. Yeah, I'm not going to recommend that for beginners. But anyway, so it could be a possible buy and sell signal based on momentum. Not so much overbought and oversold, although I'm sure there's an application for that as well. All right, so those are the basics with the awesome oscillator. Do you like it? Do you like the awesome oscillator? Do you think it's an interesting alternative to the MACD histogram? Because it is pretty similar, at least the way it looks and the way it works. Not the formula so much, but the appearance at least is similar to the MACD histogram. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube and leave a comment. What indicators do you like? Do you like the awesome oscillator? Leave a comment below this video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that bell on YouTube so you can receive the latest updates on my financial educational videos. And if you want some help with indicators or putting together a trading or investing plan, because you got to have a plan, otherwise you're asking for problems, you can email me anytime. I like to help people. My email address is davidmodell@gmail.com. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you again soon.